As requested by one of my viewers and my patient, who's a ballerina, if you're having toe pain, pollen arches, or plantar fasciitis, and injury on your foot area and your ankle, then this is the exercise program just for you. Welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. I will be demonstrating a sequencing form to strengthen your toes, your foot muscles, and your calf. So get your mat ready, an elastic band, and a towel to join me today. Okay friends, we'll do everything first in sitting up position with your knees straight. So if you have pain on your right and your foot, it's okay if you do it also on your left. So with your body straight like this, we'll start warming up your ankle. So the first exercise is we're going to do some ankle pumps. So you're going to go up and down, and then we're going to curl your toes forward to really strengthen the weakness of your toe flexors. And then when you go up, instead of a regular ankle pumps, you're going to flare your toes out to strengthen your toe extensors. So if you look at my toes closely, you're going to curl your toes. So you might feel some cramping feeling as you hold it for a few seconds and then slowly open. There you open. If you get cramps, stop and rest, or place some heating pads before you do this exercise to warm your muscles. So you take a deep breath as you look closely, pointing down, and stretch it out. And blow, keeping your back straight. If sitting up straight is difficult for you, you can always use a roll towel and sit on it to lengthen your spine because of tightness of your hamstrings and your back. So I'm sitting up straight as much as I can to lengthen more of my lower extremities as well as my low back area. And it helps your posture, keeping your shoulders out. So I'm pointing down now. Let's do 2 more to go. Belly button in and open. Take a deep breath. Belly button in, and I'm going to toe down. Inhale through your nose, pointing down as much as I can, and gently open and blow. Last one, you take a deep breath, belly button in, and down blow. So the next exercise will be doing opposition. So right foot up while your left foot down, pointing. So this is good for coordinating your body to help your brain connection with your foot. Because when you have pain, you get disconnected. And usually our body will stop moving the right way. So looking at your toes, doing it properly will help you visualize the movement patterns to prevent injuries. So take a deep breath, toes pointing down on my right and my left is pointing towards me. So if you have flat feet and you need orthotics, this is a great exercise as well. Utilizing orthotics are great. However, you also lose some muscle strength because you rely on the orthotics. So doing this every single day will help keep your muscle strength and decrease inflammation in the area where you're having pain. Take a deep breath, toes pointing down on my right. My left is pointing towards me, flared out. And alternating and blow. With your breaths, engage your core for your core muscles to be activated for your posture. Take a deep breath, belly button in, and blow. So last one, gently, slowly control. It's a mind-body connection. Take a deep breath, open, and blow. Now we're going to use the elastic band. So I have a blue band right now. You can utilize yellow for beginners. And with this, it's a nice gentle strength training you can do. Let's start with both feet first. Toes pointing down, still making a toe curl. So really focusing on your toe flexors. Sitting up straight, belly button in and toes out. So making sure is on your toe area, the band, so it won't fall off. Take a deep breath, and you realize your big toes are stronger than your pinky, so you're gonna really strengthen even your pinky toe flexors when you're pointing down, point, and up. All the way up, flared out. Still strengthening your toe muscles. Again, position. Take a deep breath, belly button in, toe curls, and up. Stretch your calf and toe. Flare your toes out. So it's a lot of strength training. You never realize how your toe muscles get really weak and tight. Toes down, belly button in, engaging your core muscles, and up. And toes open. Take a deep breath, toes down, belly button in. You might get some cramping feeling. Cramps is a sign of weakness on your toes and up. So that's how you do it with the elastic band. And now we're alternating. So let's start with your right foot and down, low. Belly button in, toe down. So still doing the opposing. So with the band around your right foot this time, you're gonna push down and toes up, still flared with your left. Toes curl on your right. So it's a lot of concentrating, alternating without the band on your left. So if you want to start with your right, you can do that. And we'll do a few repetitions just to show in demonstration. Belly button in and blow. Take a deep breath, keeping your back straight. Toes curl as much as you can. You feel your muscles getting tired and fatigued. And blow. And point down on your left. Now let's go to the right. So toes pointing down on your left. So you realize one side is weaker than the other. And pointy on your right. Open your toes out on your left to strengthen. And down below. Take a deep breath. Belly button in. And blow. Inhale through your nose. Belly button in. And blow. Last one. Take a deep breath. Belly button in. And blow. After that, now we can focus on the ball of your feet. We're going to call that a little bit rotation, not your whole ankle, but you are rotating just a gentle rotation, focusing on your big toe area, and just like you're grasping and then opening. Grasp and open. Let's start towards inward. Belly button in, still engaging your core. And now blow. And now let's do reverse this time. You grasp and then you open out. Grasp and open. Belly button in and blow. Okay, the next exercise is piano keys. It's like you're playing piano with your toes. So you're gonna pull your big toe up first, and the rest of your toes touching the mat tightly. And this time, toes down and then fingers out. So you'll be alternating up and down. So it's a lot of interconnections like playing piano. If you know how to play the piano, that's great. It would be easier, but for those who have less coordination, that's fine. It's a good test to help your brain to be sharp and connecting with your body. So toes, big toes up first, and then the rest of your toes. And then you're pushing down with your big toe as much as you can while pulling up the rest of your toes up. So big toes up, belly button in, and then the rest of your toes down, pushing down and blow. The next exercise is doming. So with doming, place your feet. Let's start with your left, hug your right, and you are going to make a space for the arch of your foot. If you're flat feet, it's going to be difficult, so you're going to try to lean outward, but still pressing with your big toe and the sole of your foot and your heel at the back. Still trying your best to grab the mat, pressing down while keeping the dome up and holding that. I'm not curling my toes, I'm keeping my toes straight but pressing down. So we call that doming. Doming exercise, so relax. Okay, to doming, press down with the sole and your heel, keeping the arch up and blow with your breath. So let's start with the left first. Take a deep breath. Press down with the toes and your foot, pressing down gently and blow. This will help strengthen isometrics of your deep toe muscles as well as your foot muscles that holds everything together. Take a deep breath and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my recommendation is to do it 5 seconds, hold 10 times. Now let's do the right side. Doming, keeping the other knee bent to keep your back straight. Press down with your toes. Pressure on your big toe area, on your metatarsal area here. And your heel, and press down, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and blow. Last one, just for demonstration. Press down and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to grab a towel. We're going to scrunch the towel, open it out, and use your toe muscles to scrunch them towards you. And let's do that 10 times of repetition. So 1, 2, 3, until it gets closer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, until you can bend further, closer together. 10, and stretch out. And my recommendation is to do 10 repetitions of 10 scrunches, so 10 by 10. Okay, and the next exercises we'll be doing it in standing. To progress with everything we did, except we're using our own body weight to strengthen, so you can apply it for your walking, standing, and dancing. Okay, now in standing position, this is the progression from the elastic band and lying, sitting down position. So we're going to start with alternating left and right. First, putting pressure on the ball of your foot and down blow with your breaths. Left side, alternating, take a deep breath and blow. Inhale through your nose, push gently on the sole area and down blow. Left side, alternating again. Even though it's so simple, it's still much more pressure on the area than sitting up. Take a deep breath. My recommendation is to do this 10 times first, and then gently progress with both feet up. And if this is too hard for your feet, then go back again and sitting down, because your body is still inflamed and can't handle as much pressure on your toe area or your ankle. Always remember, there's always a time for progression. If you're hurting, it's telling you that something's wrong, and slowly progress. You can always wait and do daily exercises in sitting before we go standing. So this is a progression that you can do only if there's not a lot of pain doing this. And take a deep breath. So I'm putting my foot out a little bit like a letter V and up. Take a deep breath. So you might feel a little bit more fatiguing on the muscles. You might get some cramping on your toes or the arch of your foot for those deep muscles. You can hold it on the table if you have balance issues. And if you want to progress and you want to really challenge yourself without something to hold on, gently, both hands first on the table, and then one hand on the table, and then nothing to hold on, and just gently go up. Take a deep breath, belly button in and blow. Engaging your core muscles help your posture, at the same time improve your balance. Take a deep breath and blow. So after doing those 2 exercises, slowly progress more now with your knees slightly bent and lift. So when you slightly bend your knees, it's a little bit more challenging on your toe area and your ankles. Take a deep breath, belly button in and blow. Inhale through your nose, lift and blow. So my recommendation on this one is also 10 times, belly button in and blow. Okay, the next one we're going to do some point, toes out right first, and then gently press on your ball of your foot, and then lean gently and gentle stretch, and then back to starting. Then left side, point and lean, back and blow. So that's the next exercise. My recommendation is to do this 10 times each leg again with your breaths. Inhale and blow. Control mind-body connection and blow. So after doing that, heels down this time, and then slightly bend your left knee and stretch your hamstrings and blow. So this is a nice stretch with your toes up and blow. And the progression of that, curl your toes for the arch and blow. Last one and blow. Now let's go to the left. Toes up first, bend your knee to stretch your hamstrings and blow. Belly button in and blow. Now make a toe curls and stretch. Belly button in and blow. Now progression again with your toes, the top part pushing down on the mat, and feel the gentle stretch, not a lot of pain, just gentle stretch on the top part of your toes and your foot, and just gently hold that for 5 seconds. Hold 10 times each leg. So alternating, left side, push, belly button in and blow. One more to go just for demonstration. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the other side. Take a deep breath and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blow. So those are the exercises I'm recommending for standing. I'm hoping you feel much better on your toes. It takes a lot of dedication to see results. Please like and subscribe my channel. Ring the notification bell for future updates just like this one. I upload videos every Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, Mondays for Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness. You can also follow me on my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and I have a Patreon account that you can check out the link down below to support my channel. You can leave a comment, suggestions, or questions for anything related to health, wellness, physical therapy, and yoga that you might need. Thanks again for watching. Have a great and stronger foot and you. Bye!